The Dio, of course, is right here, along with the, right behind it is the 2013 Zuma. I did some changes on the bike, and when you do changes on your bike, first of all, you do not do changes on race day. You do all your experimenting before you take it out to race. And if you do make changes, you should make ideally one change at a time to see if it has a noticeable effect, either good or bad. And what I did was I put some gear oil in here, which is like 80 or 90 weight. And I noticed that my engine temperature has gone up from 190, just under the 2, to about 250 or 2.5, between the 2 and the 3. I don't know how you say it in European. You know, I am bilingual. I speak English and Canadian. So don't ever say Americans are stupid. But I noticed the heat's gone up, so I went out and bought some of this AMS oil, which is a synthetic oil, premium motor oil. And what it does is it doesn't break down or get thin with heat. This is about 12 bucks for 1 US quart, or about the price of about this much in whiskey, I think. Something like that. So I've got to drain out my oil, and it holds like 0.9 liters. Fuck, I have not a, they could ask me $1 million, what is 0.09 liters? I have not a clue. I only deal in gallons, ounces, grams. Well, gallons and ounces, let's just say. It's not that kind of video. So that's where I'm at with the bike. With this bike. This bike is running really well. And as we get over to my old truck, I really want to put some tunes in it because, you know, if you're alone all the time, music really helps. The only thing that I need to come in, that has to come in, I know my truck is a mess. It's a work truck. It's got paint on it. It's over 20 years old. It's only got 55,000 miles on it. What I have coming in is another amp, a smaller amplifier, which is 2-channel, which means it will cover 2 sets of speakers. This speaker and the other one in the door over here. And these are 4-inch speakers. The speakers I'm getting are 6-inch. So I'll make the hole a little bit farther this way, and I'll show you how to cut into steel panels and into door panels without totally wrecking everything. But my first thing that I will have to do is to, and it'll give me a reason to clean the whole truck up, is I'm going to have to take the dash out and then take the stereo out. Now this leads me to another thing. If you do not know how to take out your stereo, remember it was put in some way. What can be created by man can be taken apart by man. But a lot of times, like this is before the internet, you wouldn't know if there were any bolts behind these controls, or if there were any hidden pull switches or any kind of other bullshit. So what I would do is I would go down to the Toyota dealership, and you can go in their service department and ask them, look, can I look at your body and fender, what the hell is that? Your body and fender book on the Toyota, and they will it'll show you every nut and bolt and how to take it apart and everything. Or you can go online and they'll show you how to do it. It'll save you a lot of hassle. I'll take that out, the dash out, and then I'll take out the stereo and the wiring. I'll leave the wiring in there. Then what I will do is take the 4 bolts out of the seat. There's one in the front, one on the back, on each side. And I'll have my son, if he's not too damn lazy, which is like 99.9% of every damn day he's alive, or I'll have to pay him $15 because I can't do anything for free, Dad. You can get the fuck out of my house. That's for free. How's that? Then what I will do, after I take this seat out, And you can see all this old wiring. I put it in, I was young, I was 35, I was unmarried, I was happy. Shit. Don't ever get married. But I will put the bazooka speaker over here aimed at that seat belt, and you're supposed to point it about 6 inches away from the corner. I don't know why you're supposed to do that. The amplifiers will go somewhere in the center, and the two speakers, I'll have to make some custom boxes, but I'll have to find the boxes that will be big enough to go in the back of the seat setup, and then I'll have the wiring and all the amplifiers and everything hooked up. I think it'd be a really fun project. And besides, I like listening to good music. It takes the stress off my day, lets me kind of wander off into thinking about, you know, what if I was a success in life instead of an absolute complete loser. I'll tell you, being a loser sucks. There's not a whole lot of advantages in it. The only advantage to being a total loser, let me tell you one thing, there's not a lot of people that want to take it away from you. There's nothing people want from you. You're just ignored. You don't exist. And it's frustrating, especially if you're young. It's very, very hurtful feelings. But if you got music, you know, it helps take away those dreadful thoughts about being a total loser. Okay, now back to my sermons. And I'll show you how to take off the door panels and everything else, since I have been an auto body trained for 30 years. And you can tell by my truck, because like they say about professional plumbers, carpentry, cabinet, everything else, if you're a professional painter, you've got the shittiest painted car in the world, you don't want to deal with it, see? Because you deal with other people's all day long. Or a plumber, you got everything leaks. And I'm going to just turn this into a really nice sounding truck to go to work with. So that's where we are so far. And then of course I'm going to have to take this to the drag races and show all those punk ass bitches what a real man rides. I hope I haven't talked too long. Thanks for watching, my friends. Godspeed from the DIOSpeedDEMON. Later.